everybody. It's Heather from Cottontail Crafts. It's Tuesday, April 14th, and I have nothing crocheted at all this week so far. I mean, it's only Monday, but I had a market yesterday and I was just tired. It was cold, damp, yucky outside. So I'm jumping on because I'm heading over to Miss Brenda's later. We are going to go to Halifax Vinyl because I ordered some heat transfers. I designed a logo in Canva that I could heat transfer onto a plain white table runner. So I'll throw my logo up here that I designed in Canva. I designed it with a white background so I can know what the logo is going to look like on a white background. So I'm going to pick that up today. And then me and Miss Brenda are going to go do a little bit of shopping afterwards because I need new bins to replace the ones that fell out of the back of my car yesterday. And then we'll probably go for lunch. But yeah, I also ordered some new stretchy tablecloths. I ordered 2 6-foot and 1 4-foot. So I'll throw a picture up of those. I ordered them in turquoise. So I thought the turquoise table runners and then a white table runner that would like come out and then down the front of my table would look nice. I'm just really sick of that vinyl banner that I've been hanging on the front of the table because it keeps wanting to curl. I mean, I might still use it when we go outside and I can bungee cord it to my tent frame. But for my table, I think I want something that's just gonna like come out the front of my table and then like hang down flat. So I'm excited about that. So I will show you the reveal of those once we get to Halifax and I pick those up. So I'm really excited for those. I also ordered some 3x3s to do like front left chest on some maybe, you know, t-shirts or a hoodie. And then I ordered some 6x6 to go on the front of some blank canvas bags that I bought. I think I'd like to do a giveaway when I get like to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. And then I ordered some 9x9 heat transfers that I could put on the front of a t-shirt or a hoodie. So I'm excited about that because I bought that bunny logo off Etsy like years and years ago, and I paid for the commercial license so I can put it in like my logo and everything. And that bunny, that's kind of my mascot. So to be able to have my bunny on like bags and shirts and stuff is really cool. So I'm really looking forward to that. I also love the shirts that Miss Brenda made me too. So I just want to have some, you know, more shirts, different colors. I love my earrings that I 3D printed the other day. So I might print some more bunny earrings in some different colors. But this is my favorite color, and no matter what I wear, it'll match my tattoo. So I might not do the different colors. But yeah, that's it. So I'll come back when I get my transfers in hand and I'll show you those. So I'm really excited about that. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello everybody. It's Thursday, April 17th. So the last filming I did was telling you about my broken bins and that I was headed to Miss Brenda's. So I did get some bins. I will film what I got in my next filming. 3 bins cost me $84. But they're a little bit sturdier and they actually clip on the sides as well as the ends. So And I'm just gonna have to make sure that I don't park on a hill anymore. Like, I learned my lesson. I have not crocheted hardly anything at all this week. I started a project on Tuesday and I got the head done. That was it. So, I don't know, like this is the worst my wrists have been. I actually hooked up to a TENS machine last night. And I think that helped get the blood circulating a little bit. So I'm gonna try crocheting a little bit in the morning and then put the TENS machine, like the Dr. Hose that I have, on at night. And then maybe take some Tylenol and Voltaren before I go to bed, and we're gonna give that a try. I got my heat transfers from Halifax Vinyl and they turned out so good. I ordered a table runner off Amazon, so I'm waiting for that to show up. And I don't know if I'll get to Miss Brenda's this week to get that put on, but I want to buy some t-shirts and hoodies so that when I do go over to Miss Brenda's, I can just get all the heat transfers put on at the same time. So that's my plan, Mr. Milo. It's a beautiful day. It's gorgeous, but it's still cold. Like, there's frost on my car. And we have a woodpecker in our area. I tried to get it on film. I can hear him. And I just seen him fly overhead. And he's massive. Absolutely massive. But yeah, I'll be back in a bit with some more stuff. Hello everybody. It's Saturday, April 19th. And I thought I would just jump on. So, I was wondering why my tablecloths hadn't shown up yet. So I logged into Amazon. And they must have delivered my tablecloths to the wrong house, because it says that it was delivered on the 17th, 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, I was at work, but I cannot find in my Amazon details, like usually they take a picture of your house. There's no picture. So I messaged that I didn't get my item, so I'm giving him 2 days to respond to me, and if not, then I'm going to put in a dispute or something. I also posted on my local Facebook community page, like, if anybody on my street got a package, please, I would love to have it back. Because I got my 4-foot tablecloth, but I would really like to have my 6-foot tablecloths. I use my 6-foot table a lot more than I use my 4-foot table. So yeah. I did get some new bins. So maybe I will throw that footage in. And then I will show you my heat transfers, because I got those as well. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I will be back in a second. So these are the bins that I got at Walmart last week. They're actually a little bit taller than my other bins. They're the same size liter-wise. So they're taller, but not as long. And I like them because not only does it clip on the ends, it also clips on the sides. So I think these are going to be a little bit more durable. And in this bin, I just have all my $8 to $10 items in the bottom. And then my snakes are on top. So I think these will be perfect. And no more parking on a hill or a slant. I learned my lesson. So I'll be back. So these are my heat transfers that I ordered from Halifax Vinyl. I got some 6x6 designs to go on some canvas bags that I ordered. Isn't it cute? So I got some 6x6s. I also got some 3x3s, and these are going to go on left chest. So I ordered some t-shirts and some hoodies. I hope to have them by Monday or Tuesday. Then I ordered some, let me just get this out. Then I ordered some 9x9s, and these are going to be front chest on some hoodies and t-shirts. And then I ordered a 12x12, and this is going to go on the front of my table runner that I ordered off Amazon. So I'm excited to get these on my products. I'm really excited about the table runner because of this being a pencil drawing that I purchased off of Etsy. It was really hard to do like a SVG, like a cutout, like, so I designed this in Canva, and then I sent the file to Halifax Vinyl. I got all of these 11 images for $25, you guys. Like, it's amazing. So I will link their shop in the description below. I'm pretty sure they probably ship, you know, to Canada and the US. So I'll put their link in the description if you're interested, because their prices are amazing. So I'm super excited about that. I'll be back in a bit. So I showed you my new bins. I showed you my heat transfer vinyl. And I slept with wet hair. I had a shower and then I went to bed with my hair wet. So that's why my bangs are all crazy, out of control. So must have been Thursday. Lisa, she's my friend who owns a floral shop. So if you ever hear me say Lisa, it's my friend who owns the floral shop, and I have a section in her store for my plushies. Well, I had taken over some chicks in the eggs like the week before last, and she messaged me Thursday, I have one left. So I went through my market bin yesterday and I found 12 chicks in the eggs. So I took all 12 over to her on Thursday. And retail was closed on Friday, so retail is back open today, and then it's closed again tomorrow. I have a market tomorrow, so I'm going to go to her shop around 4:30 and see if there's any chicks in the eggs left, and then take those to my market tomorrow. So tomorrow I have, I think it's a 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. market. Costs $50 for the table fee, and when I booked it like months ago, I did not realize it was on Easter Sunday. So I don't think it's going to be busy. I don't know. I kind of regret that I paid that much for only 3 hours. So I don't know what to expect. It's at the Zatzman Sportsplex. I've never been there. No idea. But we'll see. It might be my first and last time at the Zatzman Sportsplex. I'm just watching an ant crawl up my wall. It's warming up in Nova Scotia. The ants are coming inside. Okay, so I did not get a whole lot crocheted this week. I got 2 items done. Now these are larger items, so I really paced myself this week because my wrists have been bothering me really bad. Just a second, I gotta kill this ant. I will be right back. Okay, he's been taken care of. So yeah, like it took me all week to do these. Like one day I would do a head, the next day I would do like some parts, The next day I would do the body. So I only got 2 items done. They're larger items. As soon as I seen, well, okay, so these are patterns from SnuggleBeansCrochet, Shannon, and me, Robin and Sue. I mean, we're kind of in a group chat with the designer on Instagram. Shannon's been very, you know, generous with letting me, Robin, and Sue pretty much test all of her patterns, even though we're not like applying to the tester calls anymore or being added to the group chats anymore. Because let me tell you, a SnuggleBeansCrochet Instagram tester call group chat is very, very active. Like, it's almost overwhelming. I don't know how she does it, but we're very blessed that we get to test and not be part of the chaos. So thank you, Shannon. Like, I really appreciate it. I'm sure Sue and Robin really appreciate it as well. So the first one I did, and you probably seen her tester call on Instagram, but as soon as I seen her tester call, I'm like, I went to the group chat. I'm in. It's so stinking adorable. So it's her Light Fury in the standing position. And because my wrists have been bothering me, I wanted to do it in the Michaels yarn. I didn't want to do Parfait Chunky because, like I said, I still have a lot of bad quality Parfait Chunky, and I wanted her to be a good size. So I did her in the Michaels yarn. I did a 5mm hook. I did 30mm safety eyes, and I decorated her eyes myself with resin and glitter. And depending on the way the light hits it, like, it changes color. So I really enjoyed this pattern. You crochet the horns, set them aside. You crochet the head while you crochet the horns in. Set the head aside. Then you do 4 single legs, set them aside. Then you are working a circular belly patch, and then you connect all 4 legs to the circle patch. Her pictures are very detailed, great pictures. She shows you how to attach them with stitch markers. I mean, I've done enough of her patterns that I didn't have to do that, but it's very helpful for somebody who's maybe never done a 4-legged standing crochet project before. So you attach the legs, work up the body, and then you do the wings and the tail, and then the tail fins, and then she shows all of her assembly instructions. So I did her, and I knew right away after I finished her that I wanted to do toothless in the black Michaels yarn. Well, I had gone through all my yarn stash. I had 1 ball of black Chenille Home Slim. And I started crocheting the horns, and the ball of yarn was so horrible. So I jumped on to the Michaels website. I checked Dartmouth Crossing because that's the store that I go to. Said they had 5 in stock. So after work, I ran all the way into Michaels. I took that ball back that I had because it was so awful, and my wrists are bad. I just couldn't. I couldn't like plug through it. I just couldn't. So I got there. I said I want to exchange this ball for a better ball. She's like, no problem, just go down and grab it. They didn't have any, none. So I was really bummed because I wanted to do toothless in the Michaels yarn. I could have done Parfait Chunky, but I didn't want him big, smaller than her. Like, and she shows you 2 different ways to attach the wings, so I wanted them where they're kind of like standing on her back. Isn't she cute? She's adorable. So yeah, I was kind of cranky that I couldn't make Toothless in the Michaels yarn. Like I said, I didn't want to do Parfait Chunky because I didn't want him smaller than her. I wanted him the same size. So then I'm like, well, I'm going to have to do him in Bernat Blanket. He's going to be bigger, but oh well. I really didn't want to do Bernat Blanket because my wrists have been so bad. But I really, really, really paced myself with this. Like I said, one day I did the horns and head, and I didn't crochet the rest of the day. And then the next day I did the wings, the tail fins, set that aside. And then the next day I did the legs and the body, and then assembled. Like I really took my time. And I had been using my tens machine, my Dr. Hose. And I wish I had started doing that weeks ago. Like I put the pads on and I just sit there for 40 minutes and just the electrodes. Like, I don't want to say it's instantly better, but it's not hurting as much. So I think going forward, I'm going to crochet a little bit, really pace myself, and then do the machine at night for like a good 40 minutes on each wrist before I go to bed. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to do it every day from now till infinity. Like even if I don't have pain anymore, I'm still going to do it. So I love how he turned out. I really wanted the Michaels yarn because I knew in Bernat Blanket he would be bigger. And I don't have any 35mm eyes. I really would have liked to have used the bigger eyes, but 30 is what I had, so I went with it. And what did I do? I jumped on AliExpress and I ordered some 35mm eyes. So the next time I make him, he will have bigger eyes. Now my coworker, she's like, I want to see pictures when you have him done. I'm like, you just bought 3 dragons from me last week. She goes, well, you're my dragon dealer. I'll throw a picture up of her with the last dragon that she got from me. And like, she's just all smiles. Like she loves Toothless. She loves Toothless. So here's Toothless in the Bernat Blanket. Isn't he gorgeous? I love the standing version. I absolutely love him. Now his tail I did with the basic chenille brights. My first time using it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Because Bernat Blanket doesn't have a lot of nice colors. So now I know it's easy to work with. It's a little bit thinner than the yarn I use, but I'm thinking it's just a decoration piece. So I stayed with the 5.5mm hook. If I were to make a whole project with it, I'd probably use a 5mm. And I sewed his wings. I sewed his wings on the same way, where they're kind of like standing. I don't know, it's just so cute. I guess his eyes look okay, but I really think he would have looked better with the bigger eyes, maybe even 40mm. But I only ordered 35s. I only ordered 35s. So this is them side by side. Hey, now cut that out. Cut that out. Save that for later. I took some pictures out on my back deck, so I'll insert some pictures of them side by side, but they turned out so good. You did a good job. I can't even talk today. Well, I haven't got my whole Timmy's into me. But you did an amazing job, Shannon. Absolutely amazing. So the last dragons that I did for Shannon, my coworker Bonnie bought all 3 of them. So those never got to market. She wants this one. And if I know her, I will show her a picture and she'll be like, he's mine. So he probably won't go to market, but I think I'm taking these both to market tomorrow. I think I'll put, I don't know if I'll get 50 for her, but I think I'm going to put 50 on her, and I'm going to do 60 for him. Yeah, because the Bernat blanket is a little bit more expensive than the Michael's yarn, and I got him done with one skein, but there wasn't a whole lot of yarn left over, and I got her done with one skein. So I think if I do 50 for her and 60 for him, I'll be happy. And that's my area. You might be able to get more where you are, but where I am, 50 and maybe 65, but I think 60. I don't want to overdo it. But I want to make more of these. Maybe I'll make another set, both with the Bernat blanket, and then this way they'll both be the same size. But I could have sworn I had more Chenille Home Slim. Like if I look at my shelf, I got 1, 2, 3, I got 5 white up there. So why I don't have more black? Probably because the black was horrible quality. But anyway, I took the other ball back. It's good. So I've decided this week to add my market footage from tomorrow onto this video. So I will only have one video this week, and it will upload later on Sunday than normal. Just because I only got 2 things crocheted this week, I didn't feel like it was long enough for my market video to be separate, and it's only a 3-hour market. So I think I'm just going to combine the 2 and do 1 video this week instead of trying to stretch out 2 videos that I don't have much footage for you all. So that's what I'm going to do. But today I'm going to pack my new bins, throw out my old bins that are cracked and holey. I have some 3D printed keychains to assemble. I got these cute little manatees, so I have to add the hardware to those. Excuse me. So I have some organizing to do, and Miss Brenda has a market just up the road from me. So I'll probably visit her later and take her over to Tim Hortons Coffee. And I think I'm going to make some more chicks and the eggs today, just in case Lisa calls me and says I need more chicks and the eggs. Or if she doesn't, I'll have a few for my market for tomorrow. I won't go crazy. I might just make like 4. I want to have at least some to put around my big mother chicken. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have. But look at these cuties. They're so adorable. And she's coming out with new patterns that we've already got a sneak peek of her next pattern, which is a unicorn cat. She's already posted that on Instagram, so I'm excited for that one too. It looks pretty similar to this one, like the body shape and everything. So yeah. So I will be back with some market footage for you. So we'll see you all later. It's Sunday, April 20th. Today's market day. The market is at the Zatzman Sportsplex, which I've never been before. It's from 1 till 4. It's only 3 hours. I paid $50. It's cold, rainy, miserable. I have no expectations of doing well at this market. Now, I popped over to Lisa's yesterday, and she hardly sold any more chicks and the eggs. So I think I grabbed like 8 chicks and the eggs from her last night, and I pumped out 2 more yesterday, so I should have 10 for my market today. And then the only other thing that I was really low on that I wanted to make that I haven't made in, a while, is the Diddy Dex Dragons, because it was just around Christmas time. I had somebody message me that they wanted the dragons but not the eggs. So I took 5 dragons out of the eggs. So now I have eggs without the dragons. So I made 2 dragons last night. And this one's really cute. He's got brown eyes and brown wings. And this one I did white horns and wings and teal accents. So I'm going to pack this up. My car's already loaded. I just have one more bag to pack up. I posted on my Facebook community group, you know, if anybody received a package to the wrong house, if they're tablecloths, please reach out to me. I'd like to have them back for my market. Well, I had a few people reach out to me. Check your mailbox. That people have been getting their Amazon packages in their post office box, which I've never had before. So Dave went and checked the mail last night, and sure enough, my 2 tablecloths were in the mail. So if you're missing your packages, go check your mailboxes. Super weird. So yeah, I also popped by Brenda's Market yesterday. Was just up the road from me, and I dodged a bullet. It was pretty slow. Like, I took a little video, but there was a band playing, so I don't really want to insert the video and then get, you know, nailed for copyright laws or whatever. So I won't be putting that footage in. If I do, I will take the music out. But it was of a guy dressed up as the Easter Bunny, and he was dancing to the music. It was really cute, but like I said, I don't want to get in trouble. So, I mean, if I take the music out, it's not going to make no sense, because he'll just be dancing to nothing. So, but I did take a picture of me with the Easter Bunny, so I will throw that up. He was a lot happier than the last bunny that I seen at a market. That's all I'll say about that. So I have about an hour before I have to leave. I think I'm just gonna enjoy my Tim Hortons coffee, listen to one of my hockey podcasts, and then I will head over to Miss Brenda's house. So again, this video won't be going up until later tonight. But yeah, I'll try to get as much footage of the market as I can. So I'll be back in a bit. So me and Miss Brenda are at the venue. It is 10 to 12. It starts at 1. The organizer's not here. We have no idea which table is ours. Like, we paid $50 for 3 hours, so our tables are super close together. I'm already cranky, like, I need a milkshake so bad. I need a milkshake. Chocolate extra large. I need to calm down because I'm really upset right now. I have to build grids. Like, I need more than an hour. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm all set up. I had to change my, I had to adapt because the table is not as... Brenda's laughing at me. I had to adapt because the tables aren't as wide. And they have us like kind of packed in like sardines. Yeah, we got here, they had no idea. Like, the person organizing it wasn't here. So Brenda picked our spots. We have a place to put our overstock. So yeah, that's it. I have to go pee because we open in about 20 minutes. So yeah, definitely had to adapt. But I'll do a quick, it's not a very big room, and there's 30 of us. So I'll be back in a bit. Me and Miss Brenda need a milkshake really, really, really badly. This is like a really bad market. Like really bad. So it's 10 after 2. I thought I would jump on and do an update. This is going to be the worst market I've ever been to in my life. I don't know if somebody hid a golden egg somewhere and we're seeing the same people going in circles, and they're leafing through the bins looking for a golden egg. Like, I feel like packing up and leaving right now. Like, it's ridiculous. Like I'm ready to leave. Yeah. So that's why I haven't done an update, because nothing's been happening other than the same people going around. The same family like 10 times going around. Hi, Blake. I don't know if I'm going to last another 2 hours, honestly. And I'm honestly thinking about packing up and leaving. 3 hours and $50 for this? Yeah. So I'll be back with an update. It is 2:45. Me and Brenda are on the way home. It runs till 4, but you know what? Enough is enough. That's the fastest we've ever packed up. We were on a mission to get the hell out of Dodge. We've never left the market early, ever. But apparently they were telling the kids that there's golden eggs hidden amongst the table somewhere. And you see the same family come around for the second time, the third time. Once it got up to 6 or 7, they were starting to leaf through the plushies in my bins, asking if I had a golden egg. Well, I had no idea what they were talking about. Come to find out, I don't even know who hid the eggs.
Who knows?
Who hid these golden eggs? But when I found out that they were just going in circles looking for golden eggs, they were not shopping.
They were rooting. They
were rooting through our stuff.
They were manhandling.
Manhandling, exactly.
It was.
And
I have glass.
She has sea glass, so yeah. Yeah.
And you have product that's susceptible to dirt.
Like sticky fingers. You know, they were eating cookies and...
The person who coordinated the craft event didn't even show up.
We didn't even see the event organizer.
We picked our own tables. Just so stupid. I've never seen... I'm going to be asking for my money back.
Are you asking for your money back?
Sorry.
It's all good. We can swear on this channel. We're really mad right now, okay?
Sorry.
Fuck. There, I said it for you, Miss Brenda.
You better cut that out.
No, I'm not cutting it out. No. We're mad. I'm sorry, we're mad.
Yeah, it's
You know what? And I didn't even care if I came off as a bitch when I was packing up. I was making sales as I'm throwing stuff in my bins to pack up. I don't even care about the money. I don't even think I made my table, honestly. But
and then once the golden egg was found, everybody moved out. It was just the vendors sitting there. It was, yeah.
Worst market ever.
Worst?
I mean, I've already used that in one of my previous titles, so I'll have to come up with something better.
This was the worst market ever.
This
takes the cake. I've never even thought about leaving early.
We've never left early, ever. But when I found out about this golden egg, and it was the same families coming through. I don't know, a flip switched off in me. I'm like, okay, I'm done. And we both pretty much decided at the same time, okay, we're done, we're leaving. We were the only two that packed up and left. I don't even care.
Well, the people next to us who were selling baked goods, they were telling them, we don't have the golden eggs, stop touching our stuff.
The table next to me was selling decorated cookies.
And
they came all the way from Bridgewater. I feel so awful for those people, to drive all that way for that. Okay, I need to calm down because my heart's racing a million beats per minute. Okay,
I'm going to be back with a market update. It's just going to be my totals, and then we're moving on from this market. Like, we're done. We're definitely crossing this one off the list. We're not even, well, we've been to 2 or 3 markets. We're 2 or 3, we've decided not to come back. We didn't even finish the first one. We're not coming back. So if Brenda's going to reach out and ask for her money back, I'm definitely going to do the same thing, because $50 for 3 hours, bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm swearing, but it was bullshit.
We had to organize the tables.
We got there, like I said, the event organizer never showed up. There was somebody else there on the phone with the organizer. She had no idea where we were. So, of course,
she said pick a table, and so I picked tables, and then
she picked the best tables in the room.
And then they had the flow of the customers all backwards.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my.
Like it was a cluster. F-U-C-K.
It was a Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah, a Charlie Foxtrot. I'm going to title it Charlie Foxtrot.
Yes.
There we go. There's the title for the, yes, Charlie Foxtrot. This market was Charlie, I'm going to have to write it down.
Ask Dave.
Ask Dave? Okay, I'll ask him when I get home. Okay, I'll be back with the market recap, and then this video is going in the rearview mirror, people.
Rearview mirror.
Say goodbye, Miss Brenda.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, everybody. I'm back home. It's 3:52, and the market went till 4. Yeah, I'm back home. Like, that was the worst market I've ever been to, ever. I don't know how much more I can go into it other than what you've seen in the last rant. Like, I'm sorry about the swearing, but I'm not editing that out because that was like raw emotion footage. Not taking it out. So if that bothers you, I'm sorry. So I sold 1 cat loaf for $18. I sold 3 keychains 3D printed for $5 each for $15. I sold 1 snake for $15. So I was even making sales as I was packing up. I don't care. We were done. As soon as we found out about this golden egg, we were done. Like, I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. Like, if anything, this channel, I mean, we weren't even joking around a lot today because it was like, we were so pissed off. We were so just so pissed off. But anyway, I made $48. Could I have made more? I don't care. Table fee was $50. My square fees were 58 cents. So I'm in the whole $2.58. Like, I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I did rant pretty good in my last filming. But I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anybody else. So thank you, Miss Brenda. Hello, baby. Hello. Highlight of my day right here. Come here. Oh, you're all rangy because you just got home from walkies with Daddy? Hello. Okay, see ya. See you later, baby. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Done. We're done with this market. I think I will reach out to the organizer, say how displeased I was. We're not going to get our money back, I don't imagine, but I am not going to hide how I feel about, I won't do any more markets under her name, for sure. She will be written down in the books. Stay far, far, far away from this event organizer. Just unacceptable. Unacceptable. Like, I don't know. Did she just put this together to make money? That's how it's coming off to me because, yeah. Anywho, that's it. That's it. I'm done. We'll see you next week. I have a market in Chester. So, I just feel like I wouldn't have been able to make a market out of this 3-hour, like, yeah, it was horrible. So, That's why I tacked it on to my weekly makes. So I'm so sorry again for the swearing, but it is what it is. This is how we felt. It was like filming pretty much right after we got in the car, so we were pretty heated. Pretty heated. But again, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. So we'll see you next week, everybody. Bye.